Maggie's Mashup at the Hilton Palm Springs. I hope you're in the right place because you're in for a fun show tonight. We have comics from all over California here for you, who drove here for you, who are excited to perform, and I hope you're excited too because it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited. You guys are going to be a small but mighty audience, so make some noise for you guys. Woo! So I'm Maggie, your host. A little about me, I'm a single mom. Wow. You guys all look too happy to be parents. It's hard being a parent, you guys, don't you think? It's hard. You have to pretend to enjoy all those things your kids enjoy. Like kids' birthday parties, play dates, their father. But I do surprisingly well on dating apps, and I think it's because my profile says that I don't want kids. Yeah, and then they find out it's because I have 4. Yes, I saw the shock on this lady's face. I know, 4 sounds like a lot, and it is, but I love being a mom. And you know what they say about having kids? It's a lot like making pancakes. First one's kind of fucked up. Probably should have thrown it away. Okay, you guys, as far as I know, it's still legal to laugh at that joke. But I think having kids is a lot more like eating pancakes. You always regret having your 4th one. Boy, in case you guys were wondering, none of my pancakes like that joke. In fact, my first pancake was so mad, she disinvited me from her wedding, you guys. And I know, and I've been so sad. I was like, honey, you don't understand. You don't get redos of special days in life like weddings. Unless you're me. That's right, I've been married twice. It turns out you can actually get worse at something. But we learn a lot from our failures, right? Don't we learn a lot from our failures? And there's all these awards for success. Like, we just had the Academy Awards. But where are the awards for failure? I mean, that's an award I would really know how to accept. Yeah. I'd be like, I'd like to thank my parents for all of their emotional neglect. And I'd like to thank my children for never failing to be harder on me than they are on their father. But most of all, I'd like to thank myself for always finding a way to be a victim. Oh boy, but it's hard. You know, this period we went through was really hard as a parent, the pandemic. I mean, we used to sit down at the table and say grace. Now we just say fuck it. It's even hard with my older kids, like my 19-year-old son. I used to be like, when are you going to stop smoking weed? And now I'm like, when are you going to come home with weed? Yeah, this kid is so sweet, you guys. I mean, he looks like he fell off a 1968 Grateful Dead bus. He goes to UCSC. And last Mother's Day, he came home and he proudly presented me with a joint and was like, it is my dream to get high with you. And I was like, oh, that is so sweet. It is my dream to have abs. Some dreams are just dreams, baby. Now go to your room so I can spark that thing. Oh, boy. So I'm a little bit new agey, but I'm also practical. Anybody new agey? So I'm new agey, yeah, but I'm also practical, right? So I have crystals for my anxiety, and I take Xanax. Yeah, and I get my house feng shui just in case it works, and I take Xanax. And I have a ton of Buddhas in my house. And did I mention I snort Xanax? But I fear perhaps it's gone too far, this new agey stuff. The other day I walked into my 12-year-old daughter's room, and she was leading her American Girl dolls in a pretend ayahuasca ceremony. Yeah, geez, I'm not Mother of the Year, I guess. But did you guys know in the Chinese calendar last year was Year of the Tiger? And this year, I was so excited when I found out it's Year of the Water Rabbit. I mean, I thought that was just something I had at my bedside table. You know, I ran home to my nightstand and I was like, babe, it's your year. Now, you guys don't look like you know what a water rabbit is, but I think you do. So ask any content woman in here what a water rabbit is, and she'll tell you. Right? Yeah. So I really like dating younger guys. Yeah, okay. And when you get to be to a certain age, it's very fun, right?
They're all younger.
Yes, exactly. They're all younger, married, or dead, I guess, or dating 24-year-olds, right? But I do like dating younger guys. But you know what? It's kind of sad because you know there's like always an expiration date because they're bound to say something insensitive, do something stupid, get grounded. But I try to be really romantic with these younger guys, so I write them all poetry. I mean, it's the same poem, but at least I'm trying. So here's the poem I write. I tell them, I'm like, roses are red, violets are blue, you're half my age, but I'll buy an Xbox for you. I have been a little concerned because I bought 11 Xboxes this year. But you know what? Did you guys know that this derogatory term, cougar, is actually a Canadian import? Right, yeah, we thought they were so sweet, right? I feel like it's a little, that term implies that, like, we're predatory and desperate, which we are, but still. Like, where is the same term for a man who dates younger? Like, what do you call a man who does this?
A cliche.
A Mormon? Yeah, maybe? Leonardo DiCaprio? A man? I'm not sure. So I'm not just a mom, you guys, I'm a dog mom. Any dog lovers? Yeah. But you know what, I'm not one of those crazy dog people. I don't throw dog birthday parties or anything. But I did give my Chihuahua a quinceañera. But as her adopted mom, I felt like I had to honor her heritage. I am so crazy about my dogs, I think my boyfriend is jealous. Because, I home cook their meals, I let them sleep in my bed, I actually love them. Yeah. But I don't just have dogs, I have a zoo. I have 3 dogs and 3 cats. That's why I don't have a husband, I just have a hot veterinarian who wishes I'd stop texting him at 2 a.m. Yeah. My house is like the Brady Bunch of animals. I feel like if we had a theme song, it might go something like this. Are you guys game for a theme song?
Yes.
There was a story about a divorced lady, got him out of tune, sorry guys, who was bringing up 3 very cuddly dogs. All of them were little bitches like their mother. The youngest one a cunt. Till the one day when this lady met 3 kittens who were living on the streets all by themselves. Now they're all sleeping in her bed together, and that's how her sex life came right to a halt. It's all their fault. It's all their fault. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for bearing with that. Okay. You know what? Have you guys been getting a lot of packages lately? No? I mean dick pics. No. You know what? Me neither. I really do like dick pics. I mean, they don't turn me on, but they do cheer me up. And I've seen some really creative ones. I've seen dicks photographed next to wine bottles and salad tongs. But by far was my favorite was a dick photographed next to a bottle of Lysol. I was like, ooh, big and clean. Yeah, that was pre-COVID, you guys. That guy was way ahead of his time. Yeah, but you know what? I haven't been getting enough dick pics lately, so I've been giving my number out at shows. You guys can you maybe help me out? You can take it down, Matt. It's 8675309. Do you guys know this number? 8675309. 8675309. I'll scroll through your dick pics while I drink my wine. 8675309. I don't really think your wife will mind. 8675309. Thank you guys. I love doing that song because I know if a guy thinks that's my real number, he's young enough for me. Alright, you guys, I'm Maggie Hyde. I'm your host. It's going to be an amazing show. Let's get this party started.